Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to use a boundary surface. It's probably the most useful surface function you can use in Solidworks. So yeah, let's see how to use it. So for in this case, I made a new model here. It's based on the previous one, and we're gonna try to make this third surface. So for that, we come here. I made a sketch with the wheel of the car. So we know that this is the distance of the wheel to the center line of the car. We can see here the plane is right in the middle. So for this, let's create a plane, an offset plane by 550. Okay, and this distance you can change it, of course. It doesn't really matter. And now let's create a 2D sketch on this plane that we just created, and let's create a spline, and let's say we want the spline to go a bit backwards. Want this surface start a bit more backwards and then end it downwards and like towards a bit backwards as well here to create that nice line. And now we can add some curvature to try to match a bit the one that we had above. And yeah, that's good. This is just an example to show you how to use. So now we need another sketch for the boundary surface. So we need 3 sketches. Usually we need 4, but since we already have this edge here that we're gonna use, we will only need 3. So now I'm gonna create a 3D sketch, spline. I'm gonna connect this one to this one, and I'm gonna put a tiny bit of curvature as well, and I'm gonna make them tangent like this. Usually a more straight line will give this more aggressive look, so actually let's leave it like this, then exit. Then we need one more sketch to complete the boundary surface, another 3D sketch, and let's connect this one to this edge. And here, yes, we're gonna give a tiny bit of curvature. I mean, a good thing if you want to give it in this direction is to come to the top plane. So we just changing this, so we just change the curvature in this direction, and we also want to make it tangent to this one. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. And now we are ready to use our boundary surface. We come to surface, boundary surface, and now direction 1, we're gonna select these two. I don't know what happened there. Direction 1, just exit by accident, these two. And direction 2, we're gonna choose these two. So as you can see, what happens here is that it's very useful because it can take, the surface will take a curvature in both directions, in all the sides. So that's why it's such a useful tool. We click OK, and there we go. We have our third surface and boundary surface. As I said in the previous video, an important thing to do is to make sure like that the curvature follows, that these lines are a tangent to the next one. Of course, we can do this by adding more lines. We can add multiple curvature lines. So let me show you just quickly, what do I mean by that? So if we come to sketch, 3D sketch, and now I would add another one here, and then I'm gonna exaggerate a lot on this one. I'm gonna say tangent to this one, and I'm gonna put a big curvature just to show you what it would do. And then surface, boundary surface, and we choose these two here, and now we can choose these three. And now you can see like we have a big bump over here. Of course it looks a bit ridiculous here, but it definitely could be useful if you have like some sort of geometry under the car that you need to get over. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, see you on the next one.